lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for good. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend. Lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
I'm live now. Hello. This just in. Chauvin is the jury's reached a verdict in the Chauvin case today. So they're gonna read it. They've reached a verdict though, but we're gonna read it here in they said between 3:30 and 4. So we'll play some things for you, and then we'll play the verdict as it's read out by the jury. How do y'all think it's going to go? 50-50 chance, Jamie. 50. What do you mean 50-50? It's either going to be guilty or innocent. Now, how do you feel about it? I can't even tell you how I feel. I'm impartial. No, I'm not. He's not guilty. From the evidence I seen. But Mr. Floyd, he was a black man. And Mr. Chauvin was a white cop. Oh, so that automatically makes him guilty of being a racist. It automatically makes him guilty. I know it and you know it. We all know it. How can you tell, Jamie? Well, Chauvin was a cop. And he's also white. But I didn't see that had any indication because there was other black people on the scene. I didn't see Mr. Chauvin kill any of those people. Any of them. Now, he probably could have. He could have just did a bloodbath out there. But he didn't. I'm just sharing this out to the groups. Because this is a special. We stopped gaming. Drizzy called me and said, hey, they reached a verdict. He said, I don't want you to do a show. I said, Drizzy, we need to do a show. We need to do one. National Guard is on post and cops and so State Patrol just arrived. Oh, they're going to need them. Don't matter which way the verdict goes. They're going to need them. We've already seen proof of them destroying their city up there already. Just imagine what's going to happen if it's a not guilty verdict. Oh, it's going to be terrible.
The parking garages have just a line of traffic just leaving. And
You got my
Minneapolis
headphones on or
also
something.
mentioned they are normal for the day, but canceling after-school activities.
All right, and we know that area downtown heavily fortified. Our Paul Bloom is there. He's been there every day and has sort of seen the fortification around that
Fortification?
area. So, Paul, what's happening down
Damn,
there?
they got to fortify courthouses? Is that like an insurrection? Are they fortifying it because of an insurrection?
Maybe they got a lot to reset now, just over the last 10, 15 minutes since I've been on. But yes, down below on the south lawn of the Hennepin County Government Center, the crowd, I'm sure that is
Oh, yeah, let's see how big the crowd is.
Really interesting to hear from Maurice Hall out and about. Of course, he was initially in jail as this was all playing out, so presumably
he was in jail.
He did not testify. Interesting to hear him weigh in. And he, not the only one calling for peace here today. You may have reported already, but comments from the White House.
Who was that? Was that the guy that was selling him drugs?
Closely praying for the right verdict. He spoke with the Floyd family, also praying on this and calling for peace no matter what happens. I do want to point out we do have a courtroom pool reporter inside as we move out. They have reported now in the last 10 minutes or so that the defendant, Derek Chauvin, is inside the courthouse.
Yeah.
His defense attorney,
Yeah, let's go to one of them while they're this is just air fill. That's all they're doing. Filling the air. Pretty much what I'm doing. She's got her mask on. Maxine has got a vaccine. I don't know why she's wearing her mask. Now, why would she have a mask on if she's got a vaccine already? Tell us, Maxine, why are you wearing a mask? Schools have been let out? Oh, yeah, you better let them out. Keep kids safe? Oh, yeah.
This is a very difficult time in the history of this country. Despite the fact that we know that people of color have been killed too often, unarmed young men, in particular black men, have been killed. We know that we're now coming to the end of the George Floyd trial, and that I suppose the closing arguments are going to be made on that case coming Monday. And we're really just almost at the beginning of what is happening with our young man, Dante Wright.
Dante Wright, Cassie, Melody, Shelley.
In calling for justice. We have to let people know that we're not going to be satisfied unless we get justice in these cases. And
So they're not going to be satisfied unless they get a guilty verdict.
I could not be satisfied without coming here to let the family know, and the friends know, and the people of the community know, and all
It will be, Jackie.
organized for justice know that
Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell are you, Brian? My name's Jamie.
I stand with you. I am not afraid.
I stand with you.
I am not intimidated.
I'm not intimidated.
I'm going to speak truth to power.
Oh, shut up. Oh. Whose streets? I thought they were our streets. Oh, just their streets. Well, you pay the taxes on putting them streets down. I don't want to get charged no more money for paving streets. If they're your streets, you pay for it. Most of them don't got a job. Oh, this is the judge's reply? Should have mistrialed it. Play it.
I'm aware of the media reports. I'm aware that Congressman Waters was talking specifically about this trial and about the unacceptability of anything less than a murder conviction.
See?
And talk about being confrontational, but you can submit the press articles about that. This goes back to what I've been saying from the beginning. I wish elected officials would stop talking about this case, especially in a manner that is disrespectful to the rule of law and to the judicial branch and our function. I think if they want to give their opinions, they should do so in a respectful and in a manner that is consistent with their oath to the Constitution.
They don't follow their oath to the Constitution.
Their failure to do so, I think, is abhorrent, but I don't think it has prejudiced us with additional material that would prejudice this jury. They have been told not to watch the news.
Hey, can you make the comments bigger on the Streamlabs?
There is not in any way
'Cause I can't read
a
them.
prejudice to the defendant beyond the articles that we're talking
Jennifer.
specifically about the facts of this case.
Aaron,
Congresswoman's
Wayne,
opinion
what's up? How y'all
really
doing?
doesn't matter a whole lot.
Melba, Cassie, Lita, what's up, girl? How you doing? Lita LaBeouf. Now, that was a judge coming out talking about it. This should have been a mistrial because they don't. He said, "I don't think that they've been told not to watch the news, and I don't think they will." Well, I don't trust people. They should have been sequestered. Streamlabs chat box. Streamlabs chat box. What happened? What's going on? What's happening? Melody. How you doing, Melody? Don't break the law and the law won't mess with you. That's pretty much it, kitty. Don't break the law. You don't have to worry about the police killing you. Hello, Mike Huffman. Judas, how you doing? Say hit to you. Hit to you, Judas. Yes, ma'am, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Little. Doing pretty good there, Mike. How about yourself? Maxine Waters needs to go to jail. She should. She's calling for an insurrection. You know they tried to get Trump for that. For January the 6th. And Trump said, peacefully protest. Trump didn't say, we gonna be out in the streets if we don't get the verdict that we want. Cassie, do you miss me? I'm here every day, Cassie. You don't have to miss me, Cassie. Come over to the gamer side. We have a great time over there. It's fun. You get to watch us kill people. You get to watch me get killed. A lot of people should watch that. What? What does that say? I can't see it. Can you see it? Yeah. I can't see it on the other screen, no. I see that on the laptop. I can't see it on the other side. Frank, what's up? Well, I'm glad you're doing fine there, Alita. Yeah, they're not going to be looting no work boots. Well, I don't know. They wear the Doc Martens and stuff like that. They think it's trendy to wear work boots. But they're all clean and stuff. They're not worked in. They're just sort of wear them out to the club so they can pretend that they work. They got to keep them pristine. Billy! I wonder if I can keep track on it over here. Now Biden. Yes, sir. Let's play Biden. Let's see what he had to say about this whole fiasco. Look at him. He looks sickly. He's got a mask on.
I can only imagine the pressure and anxiety they're feeling. And so I waited till the jury was sequestered. And
They weren't sequestered, were they?
And as I wasn't going to say anything about it, but Melanius said today on television, and they accurately said it was a private conversation because Joe understands what
He
it's
did
like
order them sequestered.
to go through laws. And
right.
they're a good family. And they're
I thought he said
called
that-
for peace,
I thought he said they weren't sequestered.
tranquility, no matter what that verdict is. I'm praying the verdict is the right
It's not too
verdict.
early to pray, Billy.
I think it's overwhelming in my view.
I didn't think they
wouldn't
were.
say that unless
He changed his mind at the end of the day.
Not to hear me say that.
He also changed his mind on a bunch of
We
things.
did
Said
talk to them. I want to
if
know
they
how they were doing.
if they
We talked about
if the prosecutors did something, he was going to declare it a mistrial. And he didn't.
You should know that you can follow
Look at that guy right there.
and breaking news.
What's that guy's name? Huh? Latest news politics. What's that guy's name right there on the bottom? Not Mad Cow. No, not Mad Cow, the other guy. One on the left. The one on the left of the screen. Not Mad Cow. I know that's a girl.
Joining us now, Republican Wyoming Senator John Barrasso, the number 3 in the Republican leadership, along with being Republican conference chair. Senator, thank you very much.
Barrasso,
infrastructure.
this is about the withdrawals of the troops.
Proposal. You're going to hear from him directly when he has.
Trump had it set up so they would withdraw in May.
But he says he wants to compromise.
Biden said, no, we're going to push him out to September the 11th. Why are you going to make it September the 11th? Well, that date is significant. Something happened in history on that date. I can't remember. What was it that happened? Oh, yeah, that's when the deep state blowed up our towers in New York. Now, what deep state you talking about, Jamie? The same one that's causing all these mass shootings out there in the world right now, in America. We didn't have none under Trump, and we got one every other day under Joe Biden. Now, is Joe Biden going to be blamed for all this shit? No. Because the media is not going to blame Joe Biden for nothing, because they're part of the deep state. All of the stuff Trump said happened is turning out to be true. A lot of y'all are being shown this, so you'll wake your dumbasses up. I don't call them dumb. Well, if you can see this happening and you don't recognize it, you're a dumbass. They're finna be doing an audit on the election. I guess, Jamie, what happened? I can't talk about it. YouTube will take me down if I talk about it. I'm thinking it up here real loud, though. I know what happened. You know what happened. Joe Biden knows what happens. And any of your Democratic friends know what happened, too. That's why Joe Biden don't have nobody watching him when he's talking. That's why he tried to get social media to take the dislike button away from his videos. Because he was getting more dislikes than he was likes. But there was 80 million of them, Jamie. No one. Now, I need to get me one of them rainbow hats like that right there. I think that's an Africa hat. Now, I wonder who did that mural thing right there. That's a big, beautiful canvas of George Floyd. Then, didn't none of them give a rat's ass about George Floyd when he was running around robbing people and stealing stuff and doing dope? Didn't none of them care about him then? But when he got... I said he OD'd. Well, you can't say... Well, the coroner's report said he OD'd too. So I can say that. I'm going off what he said. Chauvin try. Oh, look at all the news media. There's not that many people out there. They're not packed into the streets, but they will come nightfall because the demons will come creeping out and getting in the streets and tearing shit up, burning stuff down. Oh, but that's perfectly fine for the left to do that because it causes the chaos that they want. They're pushing a race war in this country. And I'm telling you, people, you don't want that. You don't want it. If you're in the black community, you should be standing up, saying what's right in your community. And to hell with everybody else. If they call you an Uncle Tom, wear it like a badge. Between 3:30 and 4. What time is it? I can't see that. 3:30 and 4. It's 4:30. What the hell's going on? These people can't keep up. They don't know how to tell time? Rage in Portland no matter what the verdict is. See, that's what I told you. It don't matter if he's guilty or not. They're going to cause chaos in the streets. It's part of their push to get rid of the police. Somebody else did that in history. I think there was a big war wrapped up around that little fellow with a mustache. His name was Hitler. And y'all said he was Trump. Trump didn't ever do none of this bullshit they doing. Trump didn't ever call out the National Guard. He left it up to the states. And the states showed you that they don't give a rat's ass about you. They're in league with their deep state puppet masters, the ones that pull their strings and puts money in their pockets and pays for them to be reelected time and time again to do what they want to do. National Guard heading to downtown Minneapolis per WCCO. Uh-oh, that's a call right there. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Trump, the reason all this bullshit going on.
Hold on, who is this right here? Who is it? Is this Mike, the racist?
No,
is this Mike, the racist?
It's African American, man.
It's Mike, the racist. You ain't African American. You're American.
No,
you wasn't born in Africa. Quit lying, Mike. You're American, Mike. You're not African American. You're American.
Nah, man.
Yeah, you are. You're a racist You're a racist American is who you are, Mike. You're a racist black American.
How we got over here?
Oh, I don't know. The Muslims sold you in the slave trade. That's how you got over here. And you didn't get over here that way. So quit whining about shit, Mike. Quit whining. That's all you do is whine.
Rest in peace, George Floyd, man.
Well, he's resting in peace.
Right too, man.
He's resting in peace. Why don't you say rest in peace to some of them white people that got killed by the cops? Racist, Mike.
I don't know none.
That's right, you don't. Because you don't give a rat's ass about the police. You only want to, Mike, you only want to be led to think this shit, and you can't think for yourself. That's a shame.
Y'all need to stop talking about Trump. He didn't cause so much stuff.
No, Trump didn't cause none of this shit. Trump didn't tell George Floyd to go pass a fake $20 bill. Trump didn't tell George Floyd to ingest fentanyl. Trump did not tell him to do none of that shit. Mike.
Y'all blame that stuff.
Well, we're blaming the person that did it, Mike. That's what you won't do because you don't have no character. Your character is messed up.
Nah, man.
Well, then why don't you blame the person, Mike? Why don't you blame the person that did it?
All right, I'm going to blame that police.
The police didn't make him pass that $20 bill.
He should have gone to prison.
The police didn't. No, he ain't.
Oh, yes, he is.
No, he ain't.
Oh, so
no, he ain't. No, he ain't guilty, Mike. How can you put somebody in prison if they didn't kill the man? He OD'd.
Oh, man.
How can you put somebody in prison because somebody OD'd, Mike?
So the officer did a good job, huh?
Also did a good job what? He arrested him for passing a fake $20 bill. Yeah, he did a good job. That's what he gets paid to do. Lock up criminals, Mike.
He got arrested. Man, he didn't arrest him. He sat on his neck, really.
No, Mike, he arrested him. Watch the whole video, Mike. There's 30 minutes of them trying to get him in the car. Watch the video, Mike. They won't do me like that. They won't give me 30 minutes to argue with them about getting in the car. They won't do you like that. As well, they shouldn't. Get your ass in the car. You are under arrest. Don't get a rat's ass because you're black. You think you get to get away with shit? Yeah, that's what you think, Mike. That's what's wrong with this country. It's because people like you and these ass clowns out there hollering about he got killed because he's black. No, that's not the reason he got killed.
That's exactly why he got killed.
No, it ain't, Mike. That's a lie, and you're a liar for saying that.
Hey, what about that guy that was walking through his own neighborhood and the dude told him to leave?
Oh, which one are you talking about now?
I'm talking about when that boy was walking. He was in the army, and he was walking through his neighborhood, and the dude told him to leave.
Are you talking about the one that happened in Florida?
Yeah, I guess somewhere down.
Are you talking about the Mexican guy that killed him? Are you talking about the Trayvon Martin thing?
No, you know what I'm talking about. You don't want to admit it.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. That's why I'm asking you.
The dude that walked through the neighborhood, then the army drill sergeant or whatever came out there and told him to leave.
Yeah, get out. What's wrong with that, Mike? Can't you tell people to get out of your neighborhood? You don't know who they are?
But he lived there, though.
Well, then they're fine. And he should have said, I live here.
That's what he said.
Okay, well, then fine. What happened then, Mike? What happened?
Why are you taking up?
Then what happened, Mike? Then what? Because I don't know the case that you're talking about, Mike. I don't know it.
Well, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, though.
Well, no, I haven't. Mike, I just said I haven't seen it. Well, unlike you, Mike, I ain't got no reason to lie to you. I'm not trying to push a false narrative like you are. I don't have any reason to lie to you, Mike. If I had seen it, I would have told you that.
Trump gave y'all the big head, man.
No, Trump ain't giving me the big head. I've been like this my whole life, Mike. I don't like right and wrong, and you ain't going to tell me that man died because he was black.
That's exactly what...
No, it ain't. Then why ain't you died, Mike? Have you ever been locked up, Mike? Mike, have you ever been locked up?
No, I almost have.
No, have you ever been locked up?
No.
Quit lying, Mike, because you told me you got locked up for DUI.
That's for like a day or two. I've never been in
Well, listen to me, Mike. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Have you ever been locked up? Yes or no?
Yeah, jail.
Okay. Well, hold up, Mike. That he would have went to jail. He wouldn't have went to prison. That's the process. You go to jail, then you go to court, then you go to prison, or you're put on probation or whatever. Now, in your case, when you got locked up, did the cop kill you?
I thought he was all this stuff.
Did he kill you, Mike?
I thought he was.
No, you didn't. Stop lying, Mike. You're a liar. You're a liar, Mike.
I was scared for my life.
No, whatever. You're scared for. Then why was you breaking the law, then, Mike? You was only scared because you got caught.
I don't believe George Floyd was on drugs. They put it on him.
Yeah, well, Mike, the coroner's report said he was.
I mean, who the coroner worked for? Trump? I mean.
Well, no, the coroner don't work for Trump. He works for the state.
Yeah, that's.
Well, it sounds like you're pushing a conspiracy theory, Mike.
I ain't pushing that, man.
Sounds like you're pushing a conspiracy theory, Mike.
Trump drank it out of all y'all, man.
Yeah, I hear you, Mike. I got you. Well, I'll see you there, racist Mike. Have fun. Be good. Flatter, what's your name? Where you come from?
I just want to call and tell you a bitch.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah, you a bitch.
I'm a bitch. Why? Because I tell you the truth and you don't like it?
Nah, because you ain't telling the truth, bitch.
Well, then tell me what I ain't telling the truth. Well, then tell me what I ain't telling the truth about. Tell me what I'm not telling the truth about. Hold up. I'm giving you a chance to talk. Tell me what I ain't telling the truth about.
Man, you talking about he died from his drugs. Shut your lying ass up.
Well, that's what the coroner's report said.
You know damn well.
Well, hold up. The coroner report said he died from a fentanyl overdose.
What's the report? That man had it. Okay.
Okay, well, then, see, you don't want to listen to facts because you're a moron.
The black cop.
No, because you're a moron. Because you're a moron. You're a moron. You're a moron if you don't want to look at facts.
And I hope it is.
I hear you.
I hope it is.
What you hope what is?
Y'all gonna get what the fuck y'all.
I ain't gonna get nothing. Well, hey, I'm at 1257 Henrico Road. Come give it to me.
Look, I don't care.
Come give it to me.
Y'all gonna get fucked up.
Come give it to me. Come give it to me.
Y'all white.
I don't give a rat's ass about you. See, you're the racist here. See, you're the racist. The real racist people in this country are the angry black males that have been taught to their victims their whole life. I hear you. Shut up.
Fat ass.
I hear you. I'm fat as hell. Got you. Playing that bullshit, but you don't call me up there with that crap. I don't care what the facts say. Well, the coroner report said he OD'd on fentanyl. I didn't say that. The coroner did. Don't be mad at me. Well, he's a black man, Jamie. Well, you got a black man that broke the law. Fought with the cops. Wouldn't do what they was told. And he ended up dying. Now, if he hadn't have broke the law, fought with the cops, that third thing wouldn't have happened. Dumbass. KD, you funny? What? He's triggered. A lot of them are unhinged. They don't want to face reality deep down because they don't have no character. Deep down inside, if they did, this shit right here wouldn't be going on in the streets. They wouldn't be out marching, burning down their cities for no reason other than they think that they're victims. Flatter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, my homeboy's coming.
I don't give a rat's ass. You ain't coming up here, Mike. I give you my address, Mike. I dare you to come up here and start some shit. I'm not one of them that you gonna push over. I'm not scared of you. You ain't gonna do nothing but whoop my ass. You might kill me. Hey, we all die. And I've had my ass whooped before. It won't be the first time. Come through. That's what I'm saying. I'll give you the address. If y'all really miss these shows, donate. That's what I told him. Description's in the box. Mike won't call the show no more. Well, he might call, but I'm going to hang up on him. Because Mike lied again. Let's see, that might be Mike. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
J-Mo.
Oh, who's this?
Jackie.
Oh, what's up, Jackie? How you doing?
I'm great.
It don't look like there's that many people there.
Do what?
We're looking at an overhead video. It don't look like that many people up there.
Yeah, it's pretty crowded on my TV.
Well, on this one I'm watching, it's a Fox 9 overhead view.
Yeah.
It don't look like that. Overhead view don't look like that many people.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
It looks pretty crowded to me.
Well, the picture I'm looking at, I would say less than 1,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know, Jamie. These figure people are idiots. I mean, they are morons.
They are. And like they said, if even the Black Lives Matter thing said, if we don't get the guilty verdict or a not guilty verdict, riot anyhow. They're calling for this shit. It don't matter if they're convicted or not convicted. They're going to riot in the streets. And they ought to get exactly what they got coming to them for tearing shit up.
I guarantee you they're going to tear shit up. I guarantee you they're going to go in and get their...
Now, yeah, let's play this right here. We got Andy Najo's got a video right here. And it ain't but a minute and 21 seconds long. Let's play it. Andy, no. So hold on a minute.
Write on signs any larger. I cannot march any farther. I cannot raise my fist any higher. I cannot raise my voice any louder. I cannot be any more peaceful. I'm sorry that I'm a threat to you. I've seen a small ripple turn into a wave, a tsunami, a hurricane of a movement that has since traveled throughout the world. The power that we have is immeasurable. And this movement has made its way to your front door, and we are no longer knocking. We are demanding entrance, and we are not taking no for an answer.
No longer knocking.
It's not an option.
Demanding
no
entrance.
No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. I am no longer sorry. I am unapologetic. When it comes to my liberation, I am unapologetic. We are unapologetic.
Gonna get a lot of people hurt. They're talking about if they don't get it, they'll burn it down. So they're saying if they don't get the verdict they want, they're gonna burn down the city. Now, Jack, I don't know why Jackie hung up. Now I'm looking at that overhead view. Y'all can see it right there. That's less than 1,000 people. It's not that big. Trump told y'all there's a whole lot more of us than there are of them. And I mean people that's got common sense against people that don't. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie, I had a phone call. Sorry, it clicked over.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people there, Jamie. But,
Jackie, no, there's not. I'm looking at the overhead picture right here. There's less than 1,000 people there, Jackie.
Really? Well, it looks like a lot from where I am.
Well, it does. Are you looking from like a ground level camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the overhead picture that Drizzy was just playing on Channel 9 up in Fox is a helicopter shot of overhead. It's less than 1,000 people there.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of white folks there.
It is. And hey, that is the main problem in the black community also, is liberal white people telling them what they should be upset about.
Right.
Protest planned for New York City tonight. Emergency actions tonight, Atlanta Avenue and Fort Greene Place. Justice for George Floyd rally. Barclays Center, Grand Army Plaza, Times Square. Justice for George Floyd. Justice for George Floyd.
Yeah, I guarantee you, the United States will be burning tonight.
Oh, it's probably going to be right on fire. And like I said, it don't matter if they get a guilty verdict or not guilty verdict. These ass clowns are going to go out and set shit on fire. And what should happen to them when they do that is they should be shot.
I agree.
Notice I didn't say shoot black people or shoot white people. If you're out there with a lighter setting shit on fire, your ass should be shot.
I agree.
Justice for a criminal. They want justice for somebody that broke the law.
have to agree with you.
Yeah, let's do her. Mayor Lightfoot, bug-eyed Lightfoot up there in Chicago. Let's hear what she's got to say.
Don't test us. Don't test us. Hold on 1 second, let me just finish. We are ready, we are prepared, and we are ready to arrest and bring to prosecution anyone who would dare try to take the dreams of our small businesses by looting. Don't test us, because we are ready.
Whatever, Lightfoot, shut up.
Don't test us.
Now that's
Doesn't she have Chicago closed up?
Yeah, she's got Chicago closed up. Now there's something wrong with that lady. Go back and look at the pictures of her when she first come into politics and look at the pictures of her now and tell me something hasn't happened to her. Something has eaten away. It looks like something has eaten away her soul from the inside out. And that's where all of this stuff right now that we're witnessing in the world goes down to biblical stuff against good and evil. And if you can't tell the difference between what's good and evil in the things that are going on today, something's wrong with you. Wasn't raised right.
Yep, I agree with that too. Yep.
But yeah,
I told you a year ago it was going to be a race war, didn't I? And
that's what they're pushing for. Well, that's what they're pushing for. They want that.
Yeah, I guarantee it's going to happen.
That's what they've always pushed for, Jackie. They want us fighting with each other so we're not paying attention to what they're doing. Oh.
All right, well, I just thought I'd call and say hi.
Well, hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jamie.
Hello. Hey, read that. Put that back up there. I'll read that, Drizzy. Thank you there, Jackie. We'll talk to you later there, girl.
Have a good one. Bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. Now, defense, authorized use of force by a police officer. No crime is committed if a police officer's actions were justified by the police officer's use of reasonable force in the line of duty in effecting a lawful arrest or preventing an escape from custody. Where's this at? That's jury rules and stuff. Oh, explaining the law to the... Well, that's fine. Not guilty. Soon we get rid of these liberal white people they have been brainwashed to be ashamed to be white. I'm sorry, I'm white. I'm sorry. Shut up.
County Government Center in the Plaza.
Is what the best I got, Christian? What are you talking about? I'm reading what the jury's rules are. Who you talking to? You talking to me? Christy replied to Christy.
There's a prayer vigil going
I think it's going to be not guilty.
Do you get a
Probably won't be because you got all these people up there wearing the Black Lives Matter mask. All these white liberals. Because they're woke. Oh, they're woke! Guess what happened down here in Georgia when Delta and Coke come out against changing the laws against the voters? Oh, they come out and said, we don't want that. And then people started boycotting their ass. People started boycotting Delta and Coke. And they said, oh, whoa, you're hurting our pocketbooks with your wokeness. Slow down there. Now, why is this corporation trying to get involved in our politics? Because Trump's going to get voter laws changed in these swing states, and that's what's happening. Apparently, y'all ain't paying attention. 80% of black people in this country have an ID. If they don't, point them to the nearest one. They can go get one. Nobody's stopping you from getting a damn ID and voting. I don't care if you go vote. Nobody trying to keep you from voting. Well, my college professor said. You need to quit listening to your college professor. He said, there you go. Drop that one right there. Play that video. I listened to that one this morning.
I'd like to set the record straight on the myth regarding the recently passed Georgia state law and why any comparison between this law and Jim Crow is absolutely outrageous. Here are a few examples of my own life of what...
Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Happy 420 to you. Happy 420 to you. Happy 420 to everybody out there that's celebrating 420 today. Happy 420 to you.
Thanks, sir. He's not guilty. What is unintentional murder? I don't know. I think they call unintentional murder something like manslaughter. Something like that lady cop's going to get charged with for shooting that guy with her gun when she thought she had a taser out.
In front of the segregated Florida State Theater, where because of our color, we could not enter. I was the youngest participant there. Only 50 years later did I learn that my father had parked across the street to watch and make sure I was safe. In the 7th grade, my school never received new books. Instead, we received books
Flatter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
School across.
Hey, Jamie, how you doing?
What's up, Rufus?
How you doing, Jamie?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm hanging in there, trying to participate and let everybody know this man ain't guilty of that shit.
Yeah. Well, people that can see the truth know that.
Yeah. My black buddies and all, they want to say the man guilty, but I'll argue till I'm blue in the face, but I'm already a blue gum, So it won't do them no damn good arguing with me.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm tired of the bullshit.
It's terrible. It's terrible, man, the way they're doing this stuff. And we need more black. Since you don't want to listen to a white person telling you this, you need some black people in your neighborhoods and communities to step up and stop all this bullshit that's going on.
They need to wake the hell up.
Where's the preachers at? Where's the black preachers at?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
The old dumbass Al Chapman came up there yesterday, act like he gonna pray.
Well, they said he was a reverend. I would not go to a church that Reverend Sharpton was preaching at.
No, I wouldn't even send Granny down there.
No. Hell no. I wouldn't send Granny down there.
No. I just seen you on, Jamie. I just wanted to say hello, how you doing?
Pretty good. Drizzy called me. We were gaming and Drizzy called and said, hey, they come out with the verdict. He said, don't stop gaming, Jamie. I said, Drizzy, we got to.
Jamie, you got to get back to what you know, Jamie. A lot of people out here going sideways.
Well, I can't help everybody going sideways.
Yeah, but you help. You got a calling, and it ain't to play games, Jamie.
It's to play games. I'm doing good on that game thing too.
Yeah, well, you can't win souls playing games, Jamie.
Oh yeah, I'm touching the kids.
Okay.
You ain't never come in there and listen to the kids when we're playing with them.
Yeah, I hear them. I hear it.
There you go. And that's teaching. Look, that's our futures, them kids.
Well, I understand, but we need to wake up some of these damn adults.
Well, some of them are so asleep you can't wake them up, like Mike. Like Mike is clearly passed out at the wheel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we're getting to where we're doing more of these, and we're gonna be doing more and more of these shows.
That's good, James.
We're getting everything set up. Drizzy works another job,
Oh yeah, he's busy, man.
He's busy, so I'm sitting back waiting on Drizzy to do his thing, and I call him all the time and say, Drizzy, can we do a show? He said, Jamie, you're gonna be gaming, son.
Drizzy got more business than Philadelphia lawyer.
He said, get your ass over there on that gaming channel, Jamie, and don't call me again today.
Oh, Lord.
So he's put me down to where I don't get but one phone call a day, and I have to use it wisely.
Yeah.
When we're talking about stuff. But yeah, he called me and said he said, let's do a show because they're doing the verdict, and we'll read it. But I'm looking at these overhead pictures that Jackie's looking at ground level, and it does look like a lot of people at ground level. But when you look at the overhead picture of it, and we got it on the screen now, that's less than 1,000 people there.
Yeah.
So there's not that many people there. You got to.
Did they do the verdict already?
No, they hadn't read it yet.
Oh shit! Hold on to your underbridges.
Well, that's what. Hey, the Black Lives Matter in Seattle. Where was that, Drizzy, that you posted that? Where they said, no matter what the verdict is, go to the street. No matter what the verdict is, we go hard for George Floyd. No streamers, no peace police, just rage. No matter what the verdict is.
Yeah, I hope Maxine Waters right there in the damn middle of them.
Maxine Waters should be taken out of Congress for what she did. Yep, it's what she tried to. They wanted to impeach Trump again for that January the 6th shit, and he said peacefully protest.
That's what he said, Jason.
And
he didn't insurrect nothing.
Yeah, Maxine Waters is out there calling for chaos in the streets of America.
It's all about control, oppress, victimize, isolate, and divide. That's all
it is. Portland, Chicago, New York have all put the National Guard on hold. New York and Chicago already got the state police and the locals on call.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be bad tonight.
They got the armed trucks right here in Knoxville.
Do they? Now, did you see Breonna Taylor's mom the other day? She come out with a video against Black Lives Matter, called them a sham.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, you probably won't because social media took that video down.
Damn.
Where she come out and said Black Lives Matter ain't did shit for us. Called them a scam. Go research where this money goes that you donate to Black Lives Matter. It goes to the Democratic politicians and that co-founder that bought them $1 million houses. It ain't put nobody in school. It ain't cleaned up one neighborhood.
No, Jamie, the lottery did more work for them than the damn Democrats.
Yep. But this is just a sad turnout for the Black Lives Matter movement up there, and this is where it's happening at.
Yeah.
It's just a sad turnout for them. Y'all can't get no more people up here to glom on to your bullshit.
Yeah. Bullshit. That's what it is.
It is.
I just wanted to call Jamie and ruffle your feathers a little bit.
I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you calling.
Yeah. It's good seeing you back on for a little bit.
All right. Good hearing from you.
Yeah, I'm still kicking.
All right. You stay safe out there now.
Rufus had a birthday.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm 99 years old now, Jamie.
Damn, Rufus, you getting old.
Yeah, that's what Granny said, but she still said I work it like a 20-year-old though.
You still throwing it?
Yeah.
I hear you,
Jamie,
Rufus.
it's so good seeing you. You keep safe now, and I'll be seeing you around now.
Okay, we'll see you later on, Rufus.
All right, much love to y'all.
All right, much love to you too there, Rufus.
Uh-huh.
All right, bye-bye. There you go. Jason Whitlock also criticized Black Lives Matter, and he's a black guy. Now we're gonna keep playing that. Did we play all that Burgess Owen thing?
One who's actually experienced Jim Crow laws, I'd like to set the record straight on the myth regarding the recently passed Georgia state law, and why any comparison between this law and Jim Crow is absolutely outrageous. Here are a few examples of my own life.
You're going to see the votes that were lied about when they do that audit. Just sit back. It's on the 23rd, I think, when they're doing it.
Florida State
that's just out there.
Where because of our color, we could not enter.
I think that's Arizona. They're doing that audit.
Participant there. Only 50 years later did I learn
about audit park across the street. Wake your ass up. Jamie said all that. He was lying.
In the 7th grade, my school never received new books. Instead, we received
I watched
books
this shit
from
up here in
the
Atlanta.
all-white
On camera.
Town. At service stations, there were white men-only restrooms, white women-only restrooms, and a filthy restroom in the back of the station
what you talking
for black
about?
Americans
JaVale.
designated as colored.
Hold on.
In addition, Jim Crow laws like poll tax, property tests, literacy tests,
JaVale, see that number?
violence
It's
intimidation at the polls made it
404-363-0618.
nearly impossible for black Americans to vote.
404-363-0618.
The section of the Georgia law that has brought so much outrage from the left is simply required.
We got the green screen up for the game.
Applying for absentee ballot to include evidence of a government issue.
Yeah, Trump said Trump was right there in amongst it. He was going, you do this. Chauvin, come here for a minute. I need you to put your knee on this guy's neck for me. Ladder, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Paycheck.
You know how much I've
document
missed
that
that?
shows a name and address.
How much you miss what?
If a voter somehow cannot
Me saying
produce
what?
one of the above forms of ID,
God,
that voter can
turn
still
on.
vote.
What's that? Flatter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Is that it is? It's your best taco eating friend.
What's up, Cassie?
What's up?
Not much.
I just wanted to say I'm so glad you did a show.
Well, we did several.
Well, apparently I missed one because I was sleeping.
You should have been awake.
Well, you should have called me.
I tried to. Your phone wasn't. It was going straight to voicemail.
You lie. Lie like a rug.
It was going. I was going. Damn it! She ain't answering the phone. I said, I can't keep dialing. I can't keep dialing the number.
Yeah, whatever.
Post the number there, Drizzy. JaVale wants to call in. It's 4. JaVale, you got a pen? Let me know when you got a pen, JaVale, and I'll read it out to you, real slow for you to write it down. JaVale, 404.
Fingers up.
404 363 0618. Kenlin Wood. I like that name, Kenlin Wood. His parents were.
Oh, he's a cool guy.
His parents had a sense of humor.
Leave him alone.
But they did. They had a sense of humor. Carrie, let me post it. Let me pin that, Carrie. There we go. I pinned it for you right there in the comments, JaVale.
God, you've learned how to pin too?
Hell yeah, man. Drizzy's been teaching me all kind of stuff.
Oh my God. And you got a green screen back.
Sure did. We put a green screen up for the gaming thing. Yep. Well, no, not just for the gaming. Because we did it the other day. I was in England the other day during Prince Philip's funeral. Did you see me?
No, did you speak at it?
I was speaking real low. You have to go back and watch the video. I was speaking I was trying to be respectful because I was up above them and they were marching his body out. And I was talking like this. So I wouldn't interrupt them. You got to go watch it. It's a good video.
What? Did they have his funeral? Okay, I'll go find it.
Yeah, it was his funeral the other day. I think it was Saturday.
So you're a special guest.
Yeah, I was a special guest over there.
Well,
the Queen told me I could come over there. I didn't have to sit in quarantine or nothing like that. She said, come on over, Jamie.
Man, I know somebody famous.
Now, the Queen had to sit by herself the whole time of the funeral, and people were saying, oh, it's just sad that she's got to sit by herself. Now, I imagine if the Queen wanted to have somebody sitting beside her, she could have said, hey, I'm the Queen, come sit beside me. She could have overruled some of them quarantine laws over there in England.
You could have sat there and held her little hand.
Yeah, they ain't none of them helped the areas out.
All right, well, you go on. I know you got others that want to call. I just wanted to say hey.
All right, well, hey.
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 So,
hey.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, boy. All right.
Bye, Cassie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Still waiting on Trump's inauguration to start. Well, get ready. It's coming. It's coming. Doom, doom, doom. When they show all the fraud that happened. Oh, fraud! Down at that car dealership. What are you talking about, Jamie? I'm trying to skirt around the area so YouTube and shit don't get mad at me for talking about what I think. Because they don't want you to think for yourself. They want you to think a certain way. And if you got your own thoughts in your head, they silence you. Now look at that picture right there, Jackie. Jackie, you should be over here on the YouTube side so you can see that overhead picture. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey man, if that
Mike, let me hold on, Mike. This is your last time calling the show. You ain't donated, and you're racist. Bye, Mike. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Damn, Drizzy let you do a show?
He did. He didn't want me to, and I told him, I said, I'm putting my foot down, Drizzy. We doing a damn show today. We doing one.
Yeah, you had to cut him off somewhere, all that gaming.
Yep. I said, I can't keep on, Drizzy.
There you go.
Got to do a show. What's up, Frank? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. We're doing great. Just waiting for this not guilty verdict.
I think it should be a not guilty verdict myself.
Me too.
You never know what other people think. You know.
It'll probably get third-degree manslaughter.
I don't know.
But that won't be good enough. Either way, it won't be good enough. So.
Well, that's that thing I just read a while ago that the Black Lives Matter said no matter what the verdict is, it don't care if they keep
say murder, and it still wouldn't be good enough.
It wouldn't be good enough for them. They're still going to be burning shit down. They'll be doing celebrations tonight and burning shit down. If they don't get it, they'll be rioting, burning shit down. Either way, you're going to get a fire.
Peaceful protesting.
Peanut butter. Now, we got the judges in here. So we're going to go to this right here, Frank.
All right, brother.
All right, Frank. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye. So we got the judge.
Taking his seat at the bench.
Taking
We
his
can
seat at the
assume the
bench.
jury is in as well, since our court camera is now focused on the judge. It's moments away now from that verdict
Uh-oh.
being read.
Here we go,
Let's
folks.
just stop and listen to see
Get
what
ready.
the judge has to say.
Granny's going to have to get her gun out.
All rise for the jury.
I'm not rising for the jury. I like the way we got them spit shields
Be seated.
up. Supposed to keep everybody safe from the COVID.
Members of the jury, I understand you have a verdict.
Uh-oh. He's finna read it. Uh-oh. They're gonna black this out. They're gonna black it out.
Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, Count 1. Court file number 27, CR6. We the jury in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, juror foreperson, juror number 19.
Say guilty.
Same caption, verdict count 2. We the jury in the above entitled
Say
matter
guilty.
as to count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:45 p.m.
Oh,
Signed
yes,
by
appeals.
Jury foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 3. We the jury in the above entitled matter as to count 3.
Flatter.
Second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence,
Yeah.
creating an unreasonable risk. Find the defendant
Lou
guilty.
Gina.
This
Yeah,
verdict
guilty.
agreed to this 20th day of April, 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Jury foreperson 019. Members of the jury, I'm now going to ask you individually if these are your true and correct verdicts. Please
You ought to be
respond yes or
ashamed
no.
of yourself. Every one of
Juror
y'all
number
sitting on
2,
that
are
jury.
these your true and correct verdicts?
Every one of y'all sitting on that jury ought to be
Juror number
ashamed
9,
of
are
yourself.
these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 19, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 27, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 44, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 52,
Oh, they're crying
are these
out
your
there.
true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 55, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
This sucks.
Juror number 79, are
It's a
these your true
shame.
and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 85, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 89, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 91, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 92, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Are these your verdicts? So say you one, so say you all.
Flat Earth.
Yes.
Members of the jury, I find that
Mike, I told you, you ain't calling no more.
reflect the will of the jury and will be filed accordingly. I have to thank you
Shame.
on behalf of the people of the state of Minnesota
Shame.
for not only jury service but heavy-duty jury service.
No
What
good,
I'm gonna ask
KD.
you to do now
Shame
is
on
to
you.
follow the deputy back into your usual room, and I will join you in a few minutes to answer questions and to
That's a
advise you
shame.
further. So, all
They
right.
can intimidate people. They can intimidate people. They have no moral character. None.
All right, be seated. With the guilty verdicts returned,
Flat
we're
Earth.
going to have.
What's up, man?
What's up?
likely you may
That's
file
a
a
friggin' shame right there.
It is a shame.
written argument as
Who
to
threatened
Blakely
me?
factors within 1 week. The court will issue findings
biggest
on the Blakely
thing
factors,
that I said
the factual
was,
findings. 1 week
It's
after
crazy
that,
that they didn't bring up
we'll
him
order
kneeling
a PSI
down on
immediately,
the,
returnable in 4 weeks.
14-year-old in 2017
And we will
for
also
17
have
minutes. That kid
a
didn't
briefing
die.
on
Yeah.
after you
That
get the
just
PSI.
shows
Look.
that it-
6
it
weeks
didn't-
from
it
now,
didn't
and then
Crowder
8
did a
weeks from
show
now,
where he
we'll
had
have
somebody
sentencing.
kneel on his
We'll
neck.
get you the exact dates.
Yep, I saw that.
He didn't die.
In a scheduling order.
It didn't feel
Is there
good.
a motion on behalf of the state?
America has lost
The
again.
court revoke the defendant's bail and remand him into custody pending sentencing.
Bail is revoked, bond is discharged, and the defendant is remanded to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff. Anything
This is
further?
a shame, man.
It is.
Thank you.
It just goes to show where this country has gone. It really has.
Oh, it's going to get worse
That
before
we're
it gets
going to
better.
send the law to criminals and thieves
Yep.
and everything else.
Yep. Just because they're scared of
We're
what
adjourned.
some people that are threatening to do an insurrection. And it's just going to get worse because you're going to have more black people arguing and fighting with the police.
Yep, and more of them shot.
More of them killed because they're not taught to comply. All right, Kevin, we're gonna wrap this up because we just wanted to read the verdict. Read the verdict when it's on here. It's just a shame that this is the way it is. But hey,
Well, okay, and just want to say hey to my fam out there. So
tell them what's up.
that's right. We're going to be getting together soon. We got to.
Yep.
You're going to be coming out to eat with us and all.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, Kevin. We'll holler at you later.
All right, later.
All right. Bye bye. All right, Drizzy. We'll wrap this up. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you come from?
I'm just happy the criminal's gone.
Which one you talking about? Floyd?
No, not George. Not George. I know what you're about to say. I'm talking about-
Yeah. So you glad
Yeah,
George
that
Floyd?
criminal, man. He's a,
I hear you. I don't remember that cop trying to pass no $20 bill.
Like 3 life sentences, man.
I know.
Like,
I hear you.
prison or something
I
like
got you.
that.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Oh,
You weren't raised right, buddy. You might want to go talk to your parents.
No.
I know.
Okay,
You
I'm
don't.
just happy that a criminal's off.
Well, who's the criminal you talking about?
Oh, I was talking about the cop.
And how is he a criminal?
Criminal names is,
How is he a criminal?
Oh, he killed George.
How did he kill George?
No, he killed George. I don't even.
No, I don't know how he killed George. How did he kill George?
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Well, no, he didn't make George take
Yeah, you do.
them
You just don't want
drugs.
to believe it because he's
Whatever,
just,
man.
You don't want to,
What would you say? Because he's my skin color?
Like we do.
Did you say that because he's?
We'll criticize our own.
Did you say he's called? No, you don't criticize none of your own. No, you don't.
Yeah, oh yeah. We,
No, you don't.
You said it yourself.
Okay, so
Yourself.
George Floyd, the autopsy said he had fentanyl and he OD'd.
Well, guess what? We got a criminal.
Hold up. Well, I know you did. I know you did. It makes you feel good.
That damn
Happy
criminal.
for you. Happy for you.
And that white criminal.
I'm happy. So he's a white criminal.
That damn white
Oh, he's a white criminal. I got you. See, who's the racist here?
White criminal.
Who is the
man.
racist?
If you have a good.
You have a good day too, racist. All right, we'll wrap this up and go on back to the gaming side. We'll see y'all later. Drizzy, I can't see the Streamlabs to do the whatchamacallit. Read what? Comments? Yeah, now they see how they get what they want and they'll keep doing it. They've been doing it. That's why they've been taught this shit in school. You're a victim. You're this. White man's against you. All this bullshit. All you gotta do is complain enough and they'll give in to you. That's all that's gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening. Watch. Derek Chauvin, 3rd-degree murder. Oh. Appeal. No, Frank, they'll still be riding tonight. The Black Lives Matter thing said no matter what the verdict is, rage. No matter what. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All of y'all that hope this man went to jail for that, you ought to be ashamed. You ought to start telling young black men stop fighting with the police. Put the cuffs on, go to jail. You can get out. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, we ain't gonna ride.
Hey, you ain't gonna call the show no more neither, Mike. We'll see you. We'll holler. Thank all y'all for being over here. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all. JamieChapmanFES.com. Go to that channel. It will let you know anytime we're doing something. It's a celebration. Yeah, they're celebrating. Celebrating shame that they don't got no character. It's a shame. Yeah, it is no good at KD. Have fun. Celebrate it. If you want to celebrate that kind of bullshit, I don't want to associate with you. Have fun doing it. I don't have to answer for what y'all are okay with, being okay with. I don't have to answer for your crimes in front of God. You will. A lot of y'all on the left don't believe in God. You'll find out one day. Sharpa, more bucks. Looks about like $1.50. Celebrating. Sharpa, are you celebrating? Facts. Y'all don't want to know nothing about facts. We had plenty of facts. He OD'd. You can't kill somebody that OD'd. And plus, he's the first one that had COVID that didn't die of COVID. How was that possible? We had a motorcycle guy die from COVID in a motorcycle accident. Why didn't George Floyd die from it? Yeah, I still got the Trump signs still here. They still right back there. Right back here behind me. The green screens for the gaming side. Come see us over there. Official Chapman Gaming on YouTube. Official Jamie Chapman on Twitch. Convicted out of fear. That's what it was. He was found guilty. Who am I? What do you mean, who am I? I'm Jamie. Somebody that can see the truth. Because I'm awake. You're woke. Yeah, the judge. Well, let's see what the judge said. The judge says, I'm going to declare a mistrial if y'all do this shit. The prosecution turns around and does it, and the judge didn't do a mistrial. Why? Because of all these people out there in the streets. And it's black and white people out there in the streets. Would start tearing up shit. And you're okay with that. Shame. Moneybag Joe Biden's in the house. Joe Biden don't know where he's at. The audit's coming up on the 23rd. Maricopa County. You gonna see what happened. We tried to tell you. Y'all keep living the lie. No, the judge didn't say he's guilty. The jury said he's guilty. Get it right, more bucks. $1.50. I'm talking a whole bunch of nothing, and you sitting here watching me. So what's up with that, Sharpa? You must not be too sharpa. Shapura, Sharpa. You ain't that sharp. You're the dull knife in the drawer. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Detroit Red.
What's up, Detroit? Hurry up, man, because we finna end this show.
What's good?
Oh, not much. What's good with you?
Are you actually saying you don't agree with that man just being found guilty?
No, I don't. Do you agree with it?
You would want that police officer to do the same thing to one of your family members?
Well,
if my family for 5 minutes, keep his knee on, on his neck for another 4.5, rendering no medical assistance?
Yes. If my family members are acting like that with the police and they have to be treated like that, it's their fault, not the police.
Why did this whole department come up and say none of them are trained to do that?
None of them are trained to do what?
You know that's why they found him guilty.
No, that's not what they found him guilty. They found him guilty because they didn't want the mob to burn down their city, which will still probably happen. It'll still probably happen. They've been burning up there for 2-3 nights up there. And it'll still happen tonight.
The woman just killed another guy. Another guy just got killed.
Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny too? That the guy that she killed was a student of George Floyd's teacher or George Floyd's girlfriend.
What thing got to do with
I don't know. I reckon it's just a conspiracy. I reckon it's just a conspiracy theory. Well, hold up. So are they going to riot and tear up shit because he got killed too? Now, why did he get shot? Detroit.
She hollered taser.
No, that ain't why. That ain't why. Detroit. That's not why he got shot. Now, be honest. Why did he get shot?
Because she was hollering. She was going.
I don't care about all that part. What led up to that, Detroit? Detroit. What? Detroit. Detroit. What led up to that?
I wouldn't give a damn.
I know you wouldn't. That's the problem. See? That's the problem, Detroit. Detroit, it don't matter what color he is. Detroit, it don't matter what color he is. That's the problem. Detroit, let me say something, please. Detroit, I'm going to put you on hold. Detroit, I'm going to put you on hold. Detroit, I'm going to put you on hold.
Because you always do that. Because
Because you won't shut up and let me talk.
You ain't let me talk the whole time.
Detroit, I said, what led up to that? And you said, I don't give a damn.
The police. He jumped back in his car.
Exactly. So who did that?
He's supposed to be dead.
Who did that, Detroit?
He's supposed to be dead.
Well,
why ain't the motherfucker that went in there?
Well, Detroit.
Hey, watch them shoot.
Detroit.
He ain't dead.
Did they charge the police officer?
You didn't
Detroit, did they charge the police officer? Detroit, did they charge the police officer?
Atlanta.
Did they charge the police officer? Yes or no? Did they charge the police officer? Yes or no?
Going to jail.
Detroit, did they charge the police officer? Yes or no?
They had after people got.
Did they charge the police officer? Yes or no? I don't care about none of that other bullshit, Detroit. Did they charge the police officer?
Let me tell you something, bro.
No, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. I'm not arguing with you. This is why I'm gaming. I don't have to argue with dumbasses. I do every once in a while. Not much. White people do get killed too. They don't care about that. They don't give a rat's ass about blacks killing other blacks. They only care about if a black gets killed by a white person or a cop. It's the only time. You don't see them marching in the streets because they would be out there every day. Flat Earth, what's up?
Yeah, this is Detroit Red. See how you doing?
Yeah, because I told you I'm not going to. Detroit, listen.
Hang up.
Detroit, listen. Detroit, stop for a minute.
What?
Stop for a minute. I asked you what the man got shot for. You said you don't care about him fighting with the police and trying to run. So you don't care. You don't care about the reason why he did it. Hold up a minute, Detroit. Why did he have a warrant on him? Detroit, why did he have a warrant on him? What was the warrant for?
So fucking what?
Gotcha, Detroit. So fucking what? He had a warrant on his ass because he had held a woman that let him stay with her. He tried to rob her at gunpoint. So he had a warrant on him. You can hear him tell him in the damn video, you got a warrant. When it comes back over the radio, it goes, a warrant, guns, Flat Earth. Detroit, I'm not going to play this game with you. You don't care about the black community. If you did, you would tell them to stop fighting with the cops. Detroit, it don't have anything to do with what color he is. Detroit, have you ever been locked up?
Yeah, I have.
Did they kill you? How the hell did you get locked up and didn't get killed, Detroit? How'd that happen?
Because they don't do that up here in Detroit.
Really? So you fought with the cops?
No.
You fought with the cops too? Did you run, Detroit? Did you run?
The last time we had an altercation like that.
Did you run, Detroit? Detroit, did you run from the police and fight with them? I ain't gonna keep arguing with your dumb ass. He didn't run from them. He didn't fight with them. He don't want to tell people in the black community, stop fighting with the cops. It's real easy. Go to jail, post bond, get out. A lot of these cities are making it where you don't have to do bond no more because it's unfair to the black people. Flat Earth, what's up?
I'm gonna say this.
Is this Detroit again? What's up? I did. What do you mean I ain't gonna hang up you no more? I just did. I hung up on you again. What you mean? You ain't telling me what I'm gonna do. Don't tell me what I'm gonna do. I did it. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
So you gonna keep hanging up?
Well, don't tell me I'm not gonna do something. Don't tell me I'm not gonna do something. I did it. I'll show you what I'll do. I tried to have a conversation with you.
Like I said,
I had tried to have a conversation with you.
Down the line, guys.
Detroit, I tried to have a conversation with you.
But for you to sit here and defend that man,
defend who?
Like that,
I can't sit here and listen to you defend that man breaking the law.
No, I don't care if you break the law or not.
I know you don't.
Shouldn't be dead.
I know you don't.
You're supposed to go face.
Well, you wouldn't be dead if you wouldn't fight with the cops. Detroit, I can prove this to you. Detroit, I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you where I'm right and you're wrong. I can prove it to you right now. Yes, I can.
show
Yes,
me
I can. I can prove it to you right now.
Americans are not getting
Without black Americans. I can prove it to you right now.
Europeans that's
I can prove it to you. Detroit, would you like me to prove it to you?
What about the boy that killed the 9 people execution?
I don't. We're not. Hold on. Let's focus on one. Detroit. Let's focus on one case at a time. Detroit. Let's focus on one at a time. I can prove it to you.
A whole list of these.
Detroit. Would you?
One story?
What? I didn't go to one story to another. We were talking about George Floyd.
He was on the man neck for over 9 and a half.
And?
He rendered.
I don't give a. Listen, let me use your line. I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't.
That's right, I don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't, Detroit. I don't. I do not care about somebody that has problems with the police when you're fighting with the police. I don't care. You put yourself in that situation. Don't come crying to me when shit turns out bad for you. Don't come crying to me. And the more black leaders in the black community would say that to these young black men, they wouldn't be getting killed. He stopped. Sure, the criminal arrest day. Felt so good to see him in cuffs. Did it feel good to you? Well, it's a shame they're no good. See, you got your name right. No good. No good. Shame. Shame. Who started the problem in America? I don't know who started the problem in America. Socialists, liberals, they started a lot of the problems in America. They've been up there fighting with the cops for the last 3-4 nights. I like to see when the cops bust them in the head for doing that shit. You can be out there protesting. You can't be throwing bottles at the cops. I like when that CNN, we played that the other day, that CNN guy got busted in the face with a water bottle. You out there, that's your group that you're promoting, the Black Lives Matter group, and you got busted in the face. Come on out here with us, Jamie. And no. What's up?
We in Minnesota with it. Guilty, baby.
Guilty, baby.
Your boy is guilty.
Guilty. That ain't my boy.
You Klan member. Your boy is guilty.
What do you mean I'm a Klan member?
Let's go.
Let's go what?
Let's celebrate, man.
What are you celebrating? That you intimidated people into voting somebody guilty? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nah, man.
I know. No, man. No, man. No. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. I hope you don't got no kids that you raising up.
Hey, Jordan.
Hope you ain't got no kids you raising up. Shame on you. Kelsey, what's up? Who were the socialists, the Nazis, the real Nazis in America, which are mostly the Democratic Party? Flat Earth, what's up?
Hey, dude. You should stop this lie, Jamie.
I'm not going to stop this. Hold up. Didn't you hang up on me? You hung up on me. You ain't going to do that. You ain't going to hang up on me and then call back. I tried to have a conversation with you, point out some facts for you. You told me you don't give a fuck about why it happened. You don't care. That's what the problem is in the black community. You don't have people stepping up, and you don't like me saying it because of my skin color. Now, that's a racist thing. You don't like me saying what's right because I'm white. Now, I do tan awful good in the summertime. Dark tan. Because I'm half Cherokee. Cherokee Indians, I'm more Cherokee than old Pocahontas. But you don't like that. Hold up a minute there, Drizzy. Drizzy! Oh, Drizzy! Break one down. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Well, just last time, you bitch.
It ain't the last time. And I ain't your bitch. That'd be your boyfriend. Call him a bitch. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Jamie, man.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing? What's your name? Where you calling from? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Why you sit up, JT Chicago, man?
What's up, man?
Why you sit up there and lie and say that young man pull a gun on somebody? That man had a warrant for a simple marijuana charge, man.
Are you talking about the guy that got shot in the car?
No, yeah, he got marijuana charge.
No, he didn't. He had a warrant for robbing the lady that let him stay with her.
No, he did, man.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He held her at gunpoint to rob her.
That's the first I'm hearing that.
I know that's the first time you're hearing it.
Man,
just like you don't see the social media pages of him doing all his poses with his handguns. Because they took it off the damn social media so you don't see it. Because you're a sheep.
I'm not a sheep, man. I'm just...
You are a sheep. Now check this out. We're talking about that story. What happened to that female officer? What happened to her?
I mean, she said she pulled the wrong way.
No, I ain't talking about what she said. What happened to her?
I mean, she quit. She
No. What happened to her in the legal system? What happened?
I mean, I think she's going to get railroaded, but...
Well, hold up a minute. What I'm trying to get you to say is she got charged.
Yeah, she got charged.
There you go.
But I'm still...
Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up. There you go. Plain and simple. She got charged for what she did. Now it'll go to court and they'll see if she did something wrong. It's that. As simple as that. You don't get to march in the streets and threaten that if you don't get the verdict that you want, you're going to burn down the city. Like Maxine Waters did.
But Jamie, I'm an electrician. If I pull out a bucket of water and throw it on the damn thing instead of grabbing the right fire extinguisher and a lot of people get killed by accident, hey, I'm going to get charged.
What you going to get charged with?
I'm going to get charged with killing somebody if I
No, you're not going to. What are you going to get charged with?
I'm just saying if I'm an electrician and I miswire a house and people burn, man, my negligence, I can get sued. I'm going to get put in jail.
Well, if you do something criminal, yes.
Yeah, but she did something criminal. She a licensed police officer.
Well, that'll be found out in court. That'll be found out in court. That's the way our system is set up. Is that if you get charged with something, you go to court. You don't. It's not the public opinion of the mob says this or the mob says that. It goes to court. You don't intimidate people and talk about burning down cities. Why they been burning down the cities up there?
Oh, I don't believe in burning down cities.
Well, they've been doing it. They've been up there doing it.
Don't you think this cop is an open and shut case?
No, I don't. The autopsy report says he's OD'd.
No, I ain't talking about. We talking about the cop that shot the kids by pulling out the wrong taser.
Oh yeah, I think that she'd be probably charged with manslaughter. I don't know what charge. I don't think she intentionally shot him with a handgun.
No, I think she was negligent. That's all.
Yeah, I think she was negligent. I don't think she intentionally meant to kill him.
Because that's what I think too. Because she's a licensed police officer.
Yeah, I don't think she meant to kill him. I think you're a dumbass if you don't know the difference between a handgun and a taser.
Yeah, I think she made a mistake.
So especially somebody that handles those every day when she gets dressed. I imagine she has to holster them weapons every day. So she knows the difference in the feel of them.
I just think she's going to get charged with negligence. But people are going to still go to the streets because they didn't.
What are they going to go to the streets for? Why? Because it was a cop? Was it because she was a woman? Or because she was a white woman? A white woman cop? Which one? What are they going to go to the streets for?
Yeah, I ain't all about saying just because the colors. I don't.
Well, that's what they did with the Floyd thing. He killed that man because he was a black man, and Chauvin was white.
But what if I tell you if it was a white neck up on the Chauvin neck, I would have
said the same thing if it was a white guy. You shouldn't have been fighting with the police.
But I would have been saying the same thing too. I would have been saying, hey, he should have been sitting on that white guy's neck for no 9 minutes. No matter what, I didn't see the color. I just see that cop as being,
Well, I don't know why he sit on his neck that long.
Yeah, because guess what? They feel empowered by the city, man. They feel empowered by the state. They feel like they could do whatever.
I don't know why they sit on. I think they sit on his neck that long because Floyd asked to be laid down.
But I guarantee you the next...
Now, the video shows him saying he wants to lay on the ground.
Okay, but I'm going to ask you a question.
Now, I reckon that's the way that you control somebody when you got them on the ground so they're not kicking around and shit like that. But guess what? All of this would have been unavoidable if he had got in the car like the officer told him.
Okay. That's 2 dozens to one dozen to the next. But
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question right now. If you're going down the street this afternoon and you pull away from a cop, right? Guess what? The first thing going to go into his mind is Floyd. That's the first thing going to his mind because he want to go home to his kids. He want to go home to his wife. He wants to go home to his family. So guess what? He ain't going to stand on your neck.
He ain't?
Not his neck. Necks are off limits now.
Necks are off limits?
Off limits. Yeah. All cops.
Okay.
Off limits.
Well then I don't think that's true, because if that's true, you wouldn't have nobody getting killed by cops, because cops have been killing people for years. I don't think that's true.
Cops been killing people. Cops been planting shit on people.
They sure have. They ain't nothing stopped it.
It's good cops and it's bad cops.
They are. There's good people and there's bad people.
No matter what color.
No matter what color, no matter what occupation, there's good and bad.
That's what I want you to hear you say. And tell me, is Chauvin a good cop or a bad cop?
Well, I didn't see anything bad he did. I didn't look at his record. I just looked at that case right there. I watched the video I watched the body cam footage and they held the body cam footage for 2 months. They didn't show it to us. Keith Ellis did. Because it showed, when you show the whole footage from the time they took him out of the car to when he got in the car, which was 30 minutes, I was going, man, what the hell? They wouldn't let me stand there and argue with look, I'm a white guy. I couldn't stand there and argue with a cop about getting in the back of the car, and I've had cuffs on me before. They would not allow me to do that. And this right here is going to empower more black people for more confrontations with cops. That's going to be the result of this. And more black people are going to get hurt because of this. Because like you said, that cop's going to want to go home at the end of the night.
Yeah, the cop's going to want to go home. But
So do you think this is going to be good for the black community?
I think it's going to be a positive if it's what they make of it.
Okay.
I don't think kids should be stopped for jaywalking. Now the cops will think twice about, should I turn around and mess with these teenagers for jaywalking? Yeah. No, take your ass on and go fight a crime. Leave these damn kids around that's jaywalking. Go find the gangbangers.
Yeah, I'm serious, Yamon King. Yemona.
They need to quit fighting crime that's non-essential, I consider.
Well, they got called out. Well, look, in the Chauvin case and the Floyd case, they got called out there because somebody passed a fake $20 bill.
And you know what I would have did if I was the cop? I would have went over there and said, "Hey, man, you know you passed a fake $20 bill.
Yeah.
Guess what? You know when they're selling that up."
Well, that's not how the law works. That's not what you do.
It is how the law works.
It is?
Nobody do no damn jail for no $20 bill.
Oh, so you don't take people to jail for passing fake money? That's a federal crime, passing counterfeit money. You realize that, right?
First of all, how do you know he knew that $20 was fake?
Okay.
I could give you a $20 bill right now as change, and you don't know it's fake.
Oh, I touch enough money, I know what's fake money.
No, but I'm just saying.
I touch enough money, I know what fake money looks like.
Ignorance is an excuse, but with the
well, I understand but I know what fake money looks like.
If he knew the $20 bill was fake, you think he would have went out to his truck and sat in his truck and sit in front of the grocery store?
Yes. Yes. He was a criminal.
When the kid went out there and
he was a criminal. George Floyd was a criminal. People that break the law do shit like that.
I mean, we all have bad in us, you know. We're not perfect. We're human.
Well, y'all, the black community is trying to make him into a saint, and he's not.
I'm not saying, but he didn't deserve to die.
Well, but the autopsy said he died of OD. That's my whole thing about the not guilty. I didn't write the autopsy report. A coroner did.
The coroner didn't say that he died from overdose.
Yes, it did.
He said it was a contributing factor, but the factor was...
Okay. You mean a contributing factor?
Yeah.
Okay. And they also said he was calling out for his mama.
Of course.
And then they proved that in the court that his girlfriend's nickname in his phone was Mama. But they tried to portray that he was calling for his mama because he was dying.
Man, he was calling out for a loved one, man.
He shouldn't have been. This is what he shouldn't have did. He shouldn't have been passing fake money. He shouldn't have been fighting with the police. Those two things Floyd did. If he had not did those things, maybe he would be alive today. But since he did those things, he's not.
He didn't deserve to die, bro. You can't.
I hear you, man. Well, so nobody. Well, yeah, we all deserve to die. We're all going to die.
No, I'm saying you can't tell me he deserved to die.
I didn't say he deserved to die. I'm saying he brought his death upon himself to die in that manner.
Okay. I know.
I'm not going to fight with the police.
I'm gonna fight with their ass.
Well, you have fun. Good luck with that.
Huh?
I said good luck with that. I'm not fighting with them.
I'm just saying, if I'm going down the street and I ain't doing shit and they just...
Well, I hear you. Well, check this out.
I'm going to cuss their ass out.
Well, you can cuss them out. I ain't fighting with them. They got guns. I ain't fighting with them.
I'm not going to fight with them either because you can't take it.
Well, you just said you was going to fight with them. Which is it?
I'm talking about fighting don't have to mean physical.
Well, I'm not gonna kick myself out of the back seat of a car. They're gonna put cuffs on me, put me in the back seat. I'm gonna go to the jail. I'm gonna do my fingerprints and my picture, and I'm gonna smile real pretty, and then I'm gonna call up and get bail posted. That's what I'm gonna do. And guess what? I ain't got to worry about getting beat up by them. I ain't got to worry about getting shot by them.
Okay, Jamie, before I leave, I'm going to say one thing, and this going to piss you off.
Okay.
Don't call Robbie to bail you out. Because he ain't coming.
I ain't.
All right, later.
All right, man, later on. Later. He said, don't call Robbie. Just sip. Juice sip. Boss Frisbee's got the black fist raised. Sad. Shame on you. Guilty! That don't give him a reason to kill him. He didn't kill him. He OD'd. Rodney Mullen. Y'all check out the Jamie Chapman FES page. FES.com. Because we do these shows every once in a while. Facebook got onto us and YouTube took us down. Because they don't like me having my own opinion. I'm not supposed to speak my mind. I'm going to. I'm too old to change. Flatter, what's your name? Where you calling from? What's up? Tammy. Hey, you made it, man.
You watched the trial?
Call it. I watched some of the trial.
So did you see the part where the guy who's literally a lung specialist said he held his knee on his neck for 3 minutes after no air?
No.
You missed that part.
No, I watched. I did watch Crowder do the same thing where somebody had their knee on his neck.
Right, even when he's unresponsive, not yelling out to whoever you're trying to claim he's yelling
probably,
out to.
Probably because of that fentanyl kicked in, and he had a heart condition too, I believe.
Right.
Not to mention the COVID. Not to mention that he had COVID.
What is it, COVID?
COVID.
So that's how he died now, too?
Well, no, he's the first one that died with COVID that wasn't labeled a COVID death.
Did Chauvin get COVID from having that close contact?
I don't know.
For 10 minutes?
I don't know if he did or not.
Oh.
I know he didn't. I know that he wasn't labeled a COVID death. Now there was a case down here in Florida where a guy was on a motorcycle, crashed it. It was a terrible accident, and he died of COVID.
Right. So basically, what you're trying to do is just deflect and bring up all these other.
I'm not deflecting nothing. I'm just pointing out facts. I'm pointing out facts. You might not like them because I'm pointing out facts to you, and it might be triggering something in the back of your mind. Going, when you stop and think about it, you stop being so woke, and you stop being so emotional like a woman. Sorry, ladies. Stop being so emotional and start rational thinking things through. You'll see these things.
So the jury, the judge, all these people on the TV, everyone in millions that are agreeing with the verdict, they're all just being emotional women.
Well, what about the millions that don't agree with it?
What about the court of law that just went through the
I don't know.
process of specialist after specialist claiming the cause of death was the lung puncture and how he had his knee.
The lung? Did you say a lung puncture?
You know what the fuck I mean.
No, I'm asking you.
Blocking the airway.
You said that's not. You don't block it. That's not how you choke somebody. That he was not being choked. When somebody's going, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You have to breathe to say that. Now I don't know if you've ever choked anybody out. I have. I used to do it for a living.
Such a tough guy.
I used to do it for a living. It don't take but about 5 seconds to put somebody to sleep in a proper chokehold. And you would not be going. I can't breathe if I put you in a chokehold. Guaranteed.
And then after minute 6, when he stopped saying that,
you don't keep the chokehold applied. You don't keep the chokehold applied, but the chokehold. Hold up. Do you even understand how a chokehold works?
That's when COVID kicked in.
No. Do you even understand how a chokehold works?
No one's talking about a chokehold. No one.
Well, hold up. You said he got. You said he was choked out.
Knee on the neck.
The knee on the neck did not kill him.
Okay. So COVID did.
Well, tell me this: how did the knee on the neck kill him? How did the knee on the neck kill him?
Because it blocked his airway. They described.
Well, that's not how you breathe. You don't breathe.
3 whole weeks. They described specialist after specialist.
Specialist after specialist. I'd question who these specialists.
But they're not as special as the mechanic you are, the trumper, or whatever you are.
Hold up a minute. Are you talking bad about mechanics? So you don't think I understand how you breathe?
You choke people out for a living.
I used to bounce, yes, sir.
Right, and that's the description.
I choked a bunch of people. I know how to choke people out. It's not by putting your knee on their neck. That's not how you choke somebody.
So if his knee wasn't there, he would have died anyway, just laying there?
Well, according to the autopsy, yes.
Oh, so he would have just laid there and died?
Yes. He died by the contributing factor of the fentanyl, the meth, the heart condition. That's why he died.
Okay. So
it wasn't from lack of oxygen. Okay. It wasn't from lack of oxygen.
Just going to OD regardless. The cops had nothing to do with it at all.
Probably. Well, I don't know. Because he probably wouldn't have put the fentanyl in his mouth if the cops hadn't showed up.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love how.
Well, I'm glad you love it. Glad to be here for you. I know how to choke people.
Get alive because you're so salty at the verdict.
Yeah, Call Betty. Yeah, I know how to choke people.
Guilty.
I hear you. Shame on you.
3 times.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. Mighty funny, the me didn't say that. What are you talking about, James Harvey? This is why the aliens won't come. It is. They ain't coming down here. They say, hell no! Y'all are crazy! Flat Earth, what's up?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. Just wanted to speak on what's pretty much the verdict and everything that happened today.
Speak on it, man.
Honestly, I know people feel like they just accomplished something by getting the verdict they felt like they wanted.
Yeah.
Doesn't change anything, really.
No.
You know, my point of view is, over the weekend, I just heard on the news that a guy who I guess was a gangbanger had somebody retaliate on him, and they shot into his car, and they ended up killing his daughter.
Yes, I heard that story.
Exactly. So when that happened, I didn't hear any real outrage. Like, the one thing I gathered with this situation is if a cop kills a black person, there's going to be outrage, and if a regular black person kills another black person, people act like they mad or like they care, but it doesn't have any real outrage like this does.
No, because it don't get the same outcome that they want. They want white people and black people arguing with each other, so we're not looking at what they're doing.
Exactly, and I think one of the main reasons why why a lot of black people feel like.
See, look here. Look, they're calling you Uncle Tom in the comments. So if you don't agree with what they say, You're an Uncle Tom.
Well, I'm fine with them calling me an Uncle Tom, but my thing is, if a black person harms another black person, they have free will to retaliate without having to worry about any real consequences if they get away.
Yeah.
Problem is, with the police, you can't just do anything that you want to do with them, which is the reason why they feel helpless. Because if a normal person on the street harms you, chances are you're going to harm them back. You can't do that with the police. So now they want to cry outrage and do all this other stuff. Me personally, the United States has much bigger issues than a random cop harming a random black person.
Yes.
It's black people harming each other 24/7, and you can call me an Uncle Tom or all you want, but I live in a world where I see more black on black crime than I see cops killing us.
Yes, that's the numbers prove that. That's why I don't get down with Black Lives Matter, because they don't care about black lives.
Well, exactly. Black Lives Matter is an organization created by the LGBT community to kind of like push an agenda.
Yes.
And what they did accomplish is getting a bunch of donations, like millions of donations.
Yes.
That they can put towards other agendas. They're not putting towards those agendas to black people.
No.
So.
And it's more to separate white and black people from coming together.
Another thing is, if people do believe that there are racists who are causing crimes against
James Harvey.
What is money going to do?
James Harvey, Carl Betty called him an Uncle Tom. James. So I didn't lie to nobody. It's in the comments right there.
But what is money going to do? What is collecting money going to do against a person who claims that they are being, racist against them? If a person is racist against me, you collected donations for me, it's not going to do anything.
Nothing. They think money will solve all their problems. But did you see the video of the girl that got killed? What's her name? The girl that got killed in Kentucky.
No, I don't know. Maybe I probably have.
You know, it was a big it was a big story. She got shot by the cop. She died.
Are you talking about Breonna Taylor?
Breonna Taylor. Did you see the video that her mother come out with the other day? About Black Lives Matter is nothing but a scam.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And then they took that video down.
Rice is Tamir Rice. That was another story.
Yes.
The cop supposedly his mother came out and said that she doesn't support that organization either.
Yeah.
Pretty much they just used majority of these black mothers who was crying and going through their trials and tribulations. They pretty much just used them as a photo op to kind of like build on their organization.
Yeah. If they would stop and put fathers back in these young black males' lives, to where they got some kind of discipline and help teach them right from wrong, instead of you're just a victim. It would help the black community immensely. Now, I don't understand where the black preachers are. Why they're not coming out speaking against this crap about threatening to burn down a city if they don't get the verdict that they want. Well, hold up a minute. So if we say not guilty, you're gonna burn our city down? Okay, we'll say guilty.
Yeah, I don't know. It don't make sense to me personally. But yeah, that was just my point of view.
All right. Hey, I appreciate it, man. This is what I do this for, is to let you speak your point of view. I'm all about free speech.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, man. Check out the gaming channel, Official Chapman Gaming on YouTube. We game too.
Okay, I will.
All right, man.
Is it on your? Do you have like the link on your channel already?
It should be on the channel over here on the unofficial, but it's Official Chapman Gaming on YouTube. You'll see me, bald-headed guy, playing Call of Duty.
All right, I'll check it out.
All right, man. Have a good one. Official Chapman Gaming. You like pudding? I love pudding. That's what I call my last girlfriend, was pudding. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Jamie.
Hey.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good. I ain't called in a while.
Well, I haven't been doing the show in a while.
I know.
Yeah.
But do you really think? Well, let me rephrase it. Does the people really think they're going to put that man in jail?
Well, he's going to jail for right now. I think he'll get out on appeal.
He ain't going to jail, Jay. They're not going to put him in no jailhouse. He's going to be too high risk. People's going to kill him.
Yeah.
And you were right. You were right on the point that they felt like they had to do him guilty.
Yeah.
So they didn't burn down the city. But you wait, watch, and see. He got 8 weeks, right? Ain't that what the judge said, 8 weeks?
I think that's what he said. You talking about for the sentencing?
No, I'm talking about he's got, to like doing the new trial.
Oh, doing the appeal?
To say his lawyer, appeal.
Yeah.
He's going to get off. This right here, what happened today was only for show. And I feel that.
I just think it's a shame that more people are not honest about the situation. Now, if a cop kills somebody,
in the beginning, I said, "Oh no, them people were wrong. They flat out murdered that man." But I sit here and I watch the trial.
Well, look, I seen the video, and you can go back. We got that show the day that happened. That video come out. I watched that video and I said I would have busted that cop in the jaw. I said I would have got locked up.
Yes, you did.
You can go back and watch the show. I said I would have busted that cop in the jaw. But that was just that little bitty clip of video. I didn't see the first 30 minutes of the cops arguing with him to get in the damn car. I didn't see that part. See how that's what they do.
Either. So I was like, yeah, he needs to be hung. He does. He needs to go because they brutally killed that man.
Yeah.
But when you watched it from the trial aspect of it, he was hollering he couldn't breathe when they put him in the back of the car.
He was hollering he couldn't breathe when they took him out of his car. He was saying he couldn't. If you go back and watch the body cam footage, he was saying that when he was in his car.
Yeah, but I just know, I mean, just sitting here watching,
I'm not mad. I'm not going
I was
to jail.
watching the verdict and people were cheering, and I'm like, do they really think he's going to jail? Number one, they can't house him in a county jail because he's going to be too much of a risk to be killed because everybody knows that's who he is.
Oh, you got something to say, Keisha? Keisha Moore wants to call in and say something.
Okay, let her call in
Well,
and say something. Because,
hey, it's good to hear from you.
yeah, but you know what, though? Another point I'm going to make real fast. Before Keisha calls in, tell Keisha when black people stop killing black people, then white people will listen.
Yeah, until it matters. I thought you said Black Lives Matter. Until that matters, I don't want to hear it.
Right. Until black lives matter to black people, why should we follow something that they're not following themselves?
Well, thanks for the call. Good to hear from you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good to hear from you. There you go, Keisha. Your turn. Get on the phone, girl. Call me. And our president, Moneybag, Joe Biden, is with us. Oh, is he? Joe Biden don't know who he's with. Laura, what's up? How y'all doing? I was finna end it, man. I was getting calls back to back to back. I'll get ready to end this and go back to the gaming side. Official Chapman Gaming on YouTube. Official Jamie Chapman on Twitch. We game. We be killing people over on Call of Duty. Shame. Oh, it is a corrupt world, Javon. It is. It's a shame if you think this is going to change anything. What this is going to cause is more black people to be hurt because they're going to think they're empowered to fight with the cops now. And more black people are going to be hurt. It's a shame. Yep. Pew, pew, pew. Joe don't know who's with. He don't know who he's with. Joe Biden's up there lost. Joe Biden does what his puppet handlers tell him to do. Same thing with Kamala Harris. She does what she's told. You got people behind the curtain working and pulling strings. They're not in power. That's why they were mad at Trump, because they couldn't control him. Yeah, I'm an American. Mike says F the government passes joint. Y'all keep Mike over there in a stupor. Hey, Michelle. What's up, girl? What you doing? Guilty! Black Lives Matter. Carl said that. Carl Betty. Carl Betty is the same one that called that black guy that called in a while ago. Called him my Uncle Tom. Shame on you, Carl. Shame on you. He ain't my president. I learned that from the left. I do not have to claim Biden as my president. I don't. Why not, Jamie? Well, they did it for 4 years with Trump. I don't have to claim Biden. Jacob says he's right. F Trump. F the government. Facts. What facts there, Daniel? And my name's Jamie. I don't know where he is half the time. He don't know where he's at half the time. Jennifer! Brandy. Randy. Oh, Brandy got his message deleted. He must have been over there talking smack. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Jamie, it's Sue in Florida. How are you doing?
Hey, Sue, how you doing?
Hey, we've missed you a lot.
Well, that's what I heard.
We've got a lot to cover.
Well,
But listen here, with Mike here in Florida, he lives in Tampa. I'm sure he's happy with the new anti-riot law that they passed. I bet you Mike won't be doing none of that down here.
Oh, no.
Grady Judd, DeSantis, they're not playing. I think we should have Trump and DeSantis 2024.
That'd work. I'd like to see Flynn.
Oh, Flynn?
Yeah, I'd like to see
Either
General
one
Flynn.
would work, but DeSantis, I mean, he's really good.
I can tell this is stemming from still being
combination
salty over
is
Trump
good.
losing. You don't lose when you get cheated there, buddy. I'm just talking to somebody in the comments.
Yeah, I figured. But yeah, Mike, he talks a lot of crap. I think he's only like 20 years old. He's young. He's got a lot to learn. Wet behind the ears. Still,
He is.
like a lot of these kids, and they have to stop and just start realizing, you know, our constitutional rights and our freedom are being taken.
Yep. They ain't just taking them from white people either.
Oh, they're taking them from Americans.
Taking them from everybody.
And, I mean, it's divide and conquer. That's all it is.
Sam said, cheated. Here's your salt. What I need salt for? I don't need no salt. What are you talking about? That's racist. That salt is white. That's racist,
Yeah,
Sam.
sounded like it. Anyway, I just wanted to call you and give you a shout out, tell you hi, we miss you, and hope everything is well.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate the call. Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. Jamie Chapman, FES.com. Go to that page, and it'll tell you whenever we're live, because we do these from time to time. We did one today because they were reading the verdict. We pretty much know what they were going to say. We know what they should have said, but we pretty much had it in the back of our minds that they was going to get him guilty, because they had to. Because that mob outside wasn't really that big a mob. Less than 1,000 people. What happened, Carl? It's called cheating. Uh-oh. I picked up the wrong phone. Donald J. Trump. President Donald J. Trump. I'm not going to take that flag down. That's my flag. I can do what you can't tell me what to do with my flag. I'm lonely as hell, Carl. Except when I come to your mom's house. I go to gaming because she gets on my nerves. I sound like a sore loser? What do you mean I sound like a sore loser? You can't see the facts? Watch the audit that's finna happen in Maricopa County. 23rd. Watch when that comes out. And they show you the proof. And it's like 2 million votes that they gotta go through. It ain't 10,000. 2 million. I've read comments all the time there, Lisa. What you talking about? I read them in my head silently. I just don't reply to them as much. Yeah, I don't have a Biden flag. Hell no, I wouldn't put no Biden flag up in here. Why don't one of the 80 million people that voted for Biden, why don't they comment on his page? Why don't y'all do that? Why don't y'all have parades for Biden? Trump's got them. They still having parades for Trump. Y'all can't get together and have a parade for old Joe? They could wheel him out there and he go, look at that parade out there for you, Joe. He go, where's it at? I don't see the parade. And they take his head and go, right there. Oh, I see it now. Y'all don't have parades for him. I don't got no flag on my truck. What you talking about? They can't afford a parade for Biden. I can't go into Messenger, Elmer. Hold up a minute. Yeah, I can. Let me see. Let me see what you're talking about, Elmer. Let's see, Messenger. I know. Why do you... It would show us that y'all really cared about him and that he had that much support. You know, he had more people disliking his inaugural when he got inaugurated, more dislikes than he had likes on social media. Come on, man, wake up. Oh, LA officer. LMPD investigating officer who punched man in the face during something. During arrest at Jefferson Square Park. Punch him in the face again. Stop getting locked up. Oh, his eyes swole up. Oh, yeah, swole up. Oh, yeah, I seen that, Elmer. I didn't see the video, though.
This video shows an LMPD officer repeatedly punching a man in the face.
Punch him in the face again, one more time.
WDRB's Travis
Stop fighting.
Explains why that man says none of this was necessary.
Yeah, none of it was necessary. Well, then maybe you should have put your hands behind your back like you was told to do. Kindling Wood. All right there, fellas. We're going to jump back over to the gaming side. We appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for the thumbs up, likes, listens, and watches. Go over to the JamieChapmanFES.com. That page will tell you whenever we're going live and what channel we're going to. Check out the gaming channel. Official Chapman Gaming on YouTube. Official Jamie Chapman on Twitch. It should all be pinned on the page. We will see y'all later. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Go ahead, Trish.
Later.